There we go. All right. Spicier drops on. Drops are always on. If Overwatch has drops, then drops are on. It's not something I have to toggle on each time. I just clicked it and it's been on. Sorry about the delay. Getting that lobby set up was about as fun as like surgery. But we are ready to go. We had 2 emergency subs, but turns out we only needed 1. So Micro, actually from Evergreen, is going to be subbing in on Eclipse. Actually, Micro was on Eclipse in the past, so a little bit of a homecoming there. Very different team now than it was, but all right. Sorry, there were a lot of subs. I was in chaos mode trying to get the match started. Thank you so much, Battle Angel, for giving out 5. And an extra one to Shay. Let's see if I recognize anybody it went out to. Oh, Frog. Frog got one. Abstract. Oven Boy, that sounds very familiar. Kodzi, Angels player. Wow, I recognize every single person that got a sub. That is so rare. Thank you so much, Battle Angel. Very helpful, and we appreciate it a lot. All right, let's do this. We're getting a new look at Eclipse now. Eclipse was reset after their last match, and there is a new team taking over for this match. And keep in mind, we allowed any teams from any ELO to apply for this team because we're doing a different format next season, so it's not going to matter as much about the average ranks or skill level for the players. Mr. Gripper, one shot and enemy line's going to have to get out of there. And it's going to be Phoenix striking first. Phoenix coming off of a big win against Sentinels. Close matchup throughout all the maps. Scoreboard wasn't close at the end, though. It was 3-0. That's a big win for them because they need to know how they stack up against these other playoff teams. They got 2 maps on Hunters before losing that one, and then getting 3-0 on Sentinels is massive. Phoenix is going to be in the playoffs no matter what. Now they're just playing for a better seed. So Phoenix winning those first 2 team fights. Eclipse resetting a bit, getting ready to take on this Phoenix team. We'll do lineups probably in between rounds here, so if anyone wants to remind me, I'd really appreciate it. About over the halfway mark in Blue Plays. Thank you so much for 5 gifted subs. And dude, I recognize those players too. Women, Just Too Sus, Aspect Siege. Don't recognize the other 2, but I'm sure those 3 are really going to appreciate not having any ads. Blue Plays, thank you so much. Appreciate all the support with the raids, and now the subs. It means a lot to me. Best of luck to Celestials today. Thank you. All right, Phoenix holding strong, really not been tested. I don't know if Phoenix has lost a player yet, and they have all of the ultimates as well. See if we're able to turn any ultimates here into a kill. They almost got one. I didn't see who was moving across the back there, but somebody was one shot. Pataco now taking on Lemon, but here comes the reinforcements, but they are going to get a kill. Pataco going to send Lemon to the bottom of the map. But that's going to be it for the first round. Let's quickly get into the lineups for these 2 teams. We'll start with the home team today, which is going to be Eclipse. Boop of the day. It was a good boop. Everyone's gonna join us in so much fun. I'm really glad to hear that. That was the goal, to make Overwatch more fun for more people. So it's still a work in progress for sure. But I'm glad that it's at least making a difference to some people. Another team fight executed well there, using the wall to make sure that the last couple squishies couldn't escape. Phoenix is going to cap first. How do you become an emergency sub? Yeah, so first you're going to want to verify your ranks in the server. You can check if you've already done that on your profile. If it shows your ranks, you're already good. If not, then you can make a support ticket and you send the people in the support ticket a picture of your career profile and we'll verify your ranks. And then there's a command, toggle esub. If you use that, it'll turn your esub on, and if it's already on, it'll turn it off. Do that over and over again, and it'll give you the emergency sub rules. So happy to help with that if you need more help. You can also ask in questions. People have done it a lot to be able to help. Oh my god! I feel like I'm in a subathon right now. 5 different users gifting 5 subs. I mean, 3 different users gifting 5 subs. Battle Angel, then Blue Plays, and Head Family gonna get in on it. Thank you so much for 5 gifted subs, Head. Head's been like carrying lately. E-Tank, Cyrus, Boxer.
Thank you.
Recognize a lot of those. I'm sure they're gonna appreciate no ads for a month. So thank you all so much. You guys are literally too nice to me. In the meantime, Phoenix really still hasn't been tested. They have had 1 death on this map, and it was to a boot. Lots of ults, though, coming out here. Mr. Gripper is going to get their 2nd kill, going to blow up Khan. Maybe the break shield wasn't ready to go. Sounds like a new server level. Oh, we've already hit server level 5. We might get up to 6. Head Family with another 5. They must have changed their algorithm because it seems like it's going to like people that actually are in the community now. Congrats to Champ, Farmer Joe, Cheems, and Jazz. Thank you so much, Battle Angel. Appreciate that. Jumping in again with another 5. I'm not even able to commentate the matches. I'm just thanking everybody for subs. I'm not complaining. But we'll get map 2 set up and we'll be back in just one moment. We're going to be swapping the tank here a bit. Cat in the cart going to be coming in on the Rhine. And Breach Zero coming in for Frog. I don't remember if we've seen Breach Zero yet for Phoenix. I know we've seen Cat in a cart. Cat in a cart, of course, the other tank for Phoenix. Think about Breach Zero though. I know they're always in the lobby, but now I think they might be getting some minutes, so excited to see them play for Phoenix. They might have played before and I'm just having bad memory. Warden, thank you for gifting a tier 1 to Strawberry. I know Strawberry's gonna appreciate that. I don't know what's in the water today, but thank you guys so much. Like, good lord, how many subs has this been? This has been like almost like 30. What's up, Leslie? How you doing? You guys are starting my weekend off right. I appreciate it. I had a rough day so far too, so it's actually really helping. I had to like drive in this really crowded area, and that's like my least favorite thing to do in the whole world is like drive in a crowded space. I hope the card packs are somewhat worth it, Battle Angel, but we do really appreciate it. Thank you. Helping us grow. Yo, D-Tank, I am a little upset though. I thought we might be able to finally see Magnificent get some Phoenix playtime. But I understand maybe they weren't available. But I was really getting excited for the secret weapon to come in. Speaking of secret weapon, Eclipse actually gonna start this one off. Eclipse gonna win the first team fight. Okay. Does 2 players make that much of a difference? I bet $500 from Spicy's bank account that Eclipse wins. Well, that money is gone. I guess I need to call my bank. All right, so Eclipse actually short-term memory there. A couple subs from Phoenix, and maybe that could make all the difference. Breach Zero though, gonna get the opening pick, gonna get Patico. This Eclipse team in their last match was made up of a team entirely of emergency subs. It was a 5-map series against Legion. It actually finished right here for map number 5. And the emergency subs, players from 5 different teams were able to beat a Division 1 team. It was truly one for the record books. Phoenix looked to be stabilizing. And we're going to tie it up right at 1-1 and open up that middle objective once again. Aspect, thank you so much for that 3-stream streak. And they're gonna follow up with another team kill. Get ready to cap this thing again.
Hi. I'm at the objective. Anyone else coming?
Eerie seeing Patico. Not striking yet. And now they're gonna strike, and it looks like waiting was worth it. They're gonna get both DPS. Mr. Gripper gonna go down next, pinned. And finished off. And now Phoenix is gonna be snagging that lead right back. And Lemon not gonna let Patico get back to the spawn room. This game mode's almost as bad as 2CP was. Honestly, I worry it might be worse. I was excited for this game mode, and I think it had the potential to be good. I think the rules is just bad. I don't know. I'm very outspoken about that. I'm sure it's not a surprise to anybody, but it definitely has the potential to be good. But it's just kind of dumb. My biggest flaw with this is that you can push into the enemy team side every single time, but then they just have to win the middle point at the end, and then they can win the game. They should have to push it to your side at least once to win. Like, make it go into overtime, and then they have a chance to push it in there. Because it's like push, you know? And push, you have to push it farther than the other team did. What's the logic behind that? Micro gonna get two, gonna get both DPS, but unfortunately, Cat is gonna slide over, but it might be enough for them to actually take this one. Harp also with the pulse bomb. They are battling back Phoenix for the time being. Don't even have to use the pulse yet. It's just Cat with the supports. Pulse not gonna land. Exalted gonna get a double kill on the Juno. Now they might be set up in good shape for the next one as well. Eclipse able to stabilize a bit on their home point there, but now they might be able to use it. Second one too. Good play by Micro. What the hell? Something got censored. I don't even know what they're talking about. Frog tank for map 3? Maybe. Technically, a team in Division 1 is allowed to forfeit down 0-2. Since Khan is already pulling out the DJ board, I mean, that might be on the table. We'll see. But these Eclipse players, they're probably... I mean, I don't know a lot about them, but they're probably not bad players. I bet they would destroy most teams in the league. They're just going up against Phoenix for their first match in this league, which is just... That is just a rough trial by fire, you know? So, it's not fair to be like, ha ha ha, look, they're getting rolled. Like, I promise you, over half the people in this chat would lose to this Eclipse team. But now, could possibly be the end. Phoenix just gonna need one more point. They have Cat so low. Unfortunately, Doomall gonna go to the top there. I don't know what that was. And they're not gonna be able to get any value from that one. And finally, Cat in the cart will fall. They still have the DPS alive. Micro are going to catch a pulse bomb from Lemon, and maybe I don't think they'll be able to take it. It's just Lemon in the area. Everyone else is going to take a little bit longer, and they will finally get Lemon as well. So they are going to stabilize one more time on their home point, but then they're going to have to win 2 in a row. That's funny. Who won the first map? Phoenix won the first map. All right, you know, it's not impossible because of how bad this mode is set up. Eclipse could win 2 in a row. It's possible. Micro gonna start things off on a positive note too. Gonna get Lemon, and Cat in the Cart is very low. Gets the Shatter off, but immediately traded out. I'm gonna get a double for Mr. Gripper. Ooh, Look at the plays. The plays are coming to life. Pataco gonna get a double boop, sending both supports, even the other Lucio, on a little flight, scenic route across Japan off the side of the map. Spicy, we'd have to be venting in Discord that told us when the games were. Honestly, it was just so much work to set up and like nobody ever used it. I thought Pataco gonna add another one. But the schedule is always available with the command ! schedule, and it links to our website, which shows the full schedule. So I didn't realize anyone used that champ. It's the first of any I heard someone mention it. Mr. Gripper gonna get a double. Hold on. One more point. They do lose Mr. Gripper, and there goes Exalted. Micro's still trying to fight. He's gonna get conned. This is the final point. Eclipse does have DPS in the area. They do want to desperately hold on for the rest of their team, but they're gonna have to touch. It's halfway captured. Luckily, they will get Mr. Gripper back, and we're gonna have one more team fight for the map. Pataco gonna start us off with a beat. Micro getting very low, battling Eerie, who's 1 HP. Somebody look at Eerie! Not gonna happen. Maybe they were in the Immort and that saved them. I'm not sure, but first 2 kills are gonna go to Phoenix. And this one might be all but over. Mr. Gripper, though, is at least gonna get one more on their way out the door. And does not con out of the ult. But it doesn't look like it's gonna be enough. I don't think the reinforcements will get here fast enough. They do have a Tracer on the outskirts. And a Lucio, I mean, another touch is definitely possible. They gotta go now, and they will. Mr. Gripper gonna hop on Micro. Gonna look for something with the high noon. Is gonna get Eerie traded out. 1 DPS for 1 DPS. Beautiful play there, almost like they could see through the walls too. Knew exactly when the soldier was gonna turn. And hold your horses. Breach 0 gonna go down, and now this is proving why I don't like this mode, but still very big for Eclipse. But lots of ults for Phoenix coming in. It's been the longest team fight in the world, and Eerie is gonna let it loose. Goes down to Micro, though. Micro and Exalted still in the area. Looks like a 2v2 on the point, but Cat in the Cart is still alive. Micro gonna get one more on their way out, but is gonna be down, and I don't think anyone from Eclipse is gonna be touching. Well, hold on. Hold on. Overtime simulator over here. I forgot how fast these heroes are. One more. Lemon gonna try and put an end to things, though. A double kill. That's gonna be hard to come back from. Breach 0 gonna get the last one there. But man, what an effort from Eclipse. Why did nobody tell me that I didn't update the scoreboard the whole match? Oh my lord. Well, we might get map 3 set up. We will see. I'll let you know in just a second. So we'll figure that out, and we'll be right back.